As they talk to you, former governor of Rivers State, FCT Minister Wike, he don't host the 27 suspended lawmakers, them, the other faction, them, and he hosts them to dinner for inside UK, all the way from UK, all the way from Nigeria to UK. Now in Wike go host the former lawmakers, them. In fact, I'll be the suspended lawmakers because they still be lawmakers. The suspended lawmakers into UK. Meanwhile, still concerning that assembly matter and how it take bonfire, there's some people who don't come out, come to us. That is the group of people you said they don't arrest before, can't acquit them. They talk say them they under pressure to implicate Fubara and chief of staff. Hey, this matter get us a bill. Now, what's with this thing about leaving Nigeria, going all the way to the UK to host these people for a dinner, right? Because a lot of Nigerians, when they talk about them, they even talk, say, how low can we really stoop in this country? So pictures of him hosting them, made the round, and videos also surfaced. How Ibise, the former governor of River State, used to host these former members or suspended members of the House of Assembly to a tea party. There were some accusations again yesterday, as 4 persons who were previously detained in connection with the fire incident at the River State House of Assembly have raised fresh allegations, claiming they are being pressured to alter their original statement to implicate Edison Ehe, the chief of staff of the governor, and then the governor himself, Sim Fubara. In fact, they say they even give them plenty of money, to the tune of almost 200 million naira to make them alter their statements. They are Chime Ezebalike, Kenneth Bassa, Aladele Lukman, and McPherson Olumini, who were in November last year acquitted of the charge after about 6 months in Kuje Correctional Facility. At a press briefing in Port Harcourt yesterday, Monday, Ezebalike said they were recently contacted by a prominent PDP leader in Obiapo local government area to revise their narrative. 3 of the 4 acquitted suspects consented to appear on camera during the press briefing. So according to them, the request has linked to a wider political scheme allegedly aimed at more like corroborating claims made by in a press briefing by the former head of service, George Wike, in Abuja. So we were
when they gave their famous judgment, based upon which Mr. President decided to impose a state of emergency in Rivers State. I remember we how can they see what is happening around them and close their eyes to it and say, oh, they are not aware or they don't see? Now it is becoming very obvious that this whole thing was pre-planned and was a script that is being executed. First and foremost, it is waste of the resources of the River State people. And if they didn't go with the resources of River State, then it is a waste on the resources of the FCT people. It's either the FCT people will foot the bill or the River State people will foot the bill. Any which way, one party must fit the bill. This is an embarrassment. It is so shameful. Honestly speaking, it's so shameful. It shows you how myopic, how I'm lacking words to use to describe these so-called 27 honorable members of River State House of Assembly. It shows you how low they are. It shows you that they don't even have a mind of their own. It comes to show you that every problem that has been going on in Rivers, that Wike has been fomenting it. It is really, really embarrassing, honestly speaking. It is so shameful. These are men who were elected by their people. These are men who claim to be representing the various constituencies in Rivers State. When the state is in sober mood, here they are celebrating. What kind of leadership do we have in this country? Why do we have men who have lost integrity, who have lost honor? Everything, they have lost it. run for money. How would the country develop? With this kind of shameless leaders, how can the state develop? Is this what they're supposed to be doing? Even Wike, who claims to be a learned man, who claims to be a lawyer, even Wike, no, it's a disappointment, honestly. This is the height of mediocrity. This is the height of it. When people are mourning, you are dancing, you are celebrating. A whole state has been captured under semi-military rule. And here that the supposed legislators who are supposed to be thinking, finding a way out of this whole quagmire the state is in. They're in London for 5 days. They're going there to go and learn. At whose invitation? They just went there to enjoy themselves. So they have gone to London to plan their next line of action, just as Mr. President has gone to France to also plan how to come and continue to rule us and collect more loans and impose more taxes on the Nigerian people. Honestly, I am totally disappointed with Wike and this so-called. I expect that by now, the Rivers people should start a recall process. They should start the recall process of these shameful honorable members. And this is why we're asking Mr. President, why are you keeping Wike with all the shenanigans, with all the nonsense Wike is doing? Why are you keeping Wike? Why are you retaining him as a minister? Then it shows you that there is more. This whole plan is not just about Fubara. It's about 2027. Go and note it down. It's about getting the votes, the illegal votes that were awarded to APC in 2023 is what they're planning again for 2027. And that is why Mr. President will close his eyes to all the behaviors of Wike. I mean, this is not the kind of Nigeria those who fought for Nigeria believed in. This is not it, honestly. How do we explain to our children? How do we read the history book to our children that there was a time when some people who are supposed to be parents, who are supposed to be models, who are supposed to be mentors, were behaving like ragtag armed robbers? How do we explain this kind of situation to our children? How? This is totally unacceptable, honestly. This is the height of impunity. It simply shows that everything has gone south. Everything has gone south in this country. The level of impunity, the level of bad governance, the level of mediocrity. This is it. There's nothing else to talk about. I feel so ashamed of this set of human beings. And I'm talking about people who are saying they're asking them to come and rewrite. Who is offering them money? The person that called them, doesn't the person have a name? Why is it that every time we keep finding the name of the people who are offering bribes or the people who are pressurizing us to do things? Call their name, the world will not end. Death, now once person they die. So why are they hiding it? We're tired of somebody offered us 1 billion, somebody else offered us 2. Who is the person? Who are the people offering you this money? So whatever it is, we are from what is playing out, everybody should know, use their tongue to count their teeth. And the Rivers people should know where the problem is coming from. And they should know that the problem is not from Fubara, but the problem is from Wike and his cohorts.
Okay, all right.